Good morning, people. It is Tuesday, the 27th of August. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and home of popular culture as defined by the culture. As always, we are brought to you by the best in the business. Introduce yourself, guys.
What's going on? This is his brother, pro-Palestine activist, the frequent flyer. Your music supplier. And the TMB diversity hire.
I like it. I like it still.
Nah, never that. Never that.
Well, go on, Brent. Doing anything fun? What?
I heard tuna fifth. I didn't understand what it meant.
What did you hear?
Did you do anything fun?
Ah, okay. Yes, I guess. I had dinner at the Ned with
Cheese.
a guy called Devon yesterday.
Devlin.
Devon.
Imagine. That'd be a funny dinner party.
He was very melanated.
Oh, well, thank you, man. Sun-kissed.
Yeah. It's a natural colour, right?
I'm assuming so.
Where have you been?
Barbados.
What was that saying?
Yeah, it was good. It was really, really good, man. Been there a few times. Yeah, I love it. There's beach every day. I took my son to the beach every day.
How long was you gone for?
About 10 days, I think.
Jeez.
It was nice, man. I enjoy going. I probably won't go for another 2 years.
Oh, hang
But
on.
I feel like I've been to all the parishes. I've been to all the saints. So I'm used to it now.
So what's your favourite thing about Barbados?
But easily the beaches. I want to say the fruit, yeah. But everything there's so fucking expensive. Anything as tomatoes are just wild expensive. The only thing that they grow there that I can get for cheap is either coconut water, breadfruit, or saltfish fritters. Everything else is wild expensive. So yeah, it's you gotta save up a lot of money.
Expensive how? What's the
Everything that what I've collected is whenever I do go to the shops, everything's just wild. Like a pack of tomatoes, 2 or 3 tomatoes, goes up for like $5 US. Or some nuts, like $4 US for a couple tomatoes. It's wild.
They have US dollars over there?
Yeah, the currency is either Bayesian dollars or US dollars. But it's quite expensive. But yeah, the beaches I think I went to majority of the beaches. And it was just live. The best thing I like about Barbados, how it differs from Morocco a lot, is if someone sells you something, they're not on your ass. As soon as you say, nah, I'm alright, thank you, they go, cool, have a nice day. In Morocco, they're hounding you. And even me, as someone who's Moroccan,
I want to try to get that sell.
fucking hell, it's so jarring. It's so jarring. It's just nice to go somewhere and just feel like Barbados is definitely safer than Morocco. 100%.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
It's little England, no?
What, Barbados? They're expats there, innit?
Yeah, actually. I didn't bump into it about this time, but yeah, you're right. They do run quite a lot of the businesses there.
Yeah, I don't know what the secret is of the science is behind the Barbados thing, but I know the English folk and that love it.
There is, Iman would have been happy to know, but I went to a business there that's run by a couple who are part of the Nation of Islam.
Is it? The nation's in Barbados?
Nations in Barbados, but nations everywhere.
Hey, you can't escape them, boy.
It was a good restaurant actually. It was pretty nice. They had vegan options and it's their kids running it now. They've been there for like I don't know 6-7 years or something. They're from London. So yeah, it's quite nice. But yeah, there's bare expats there.
When did you get back?
I get back sometime. Oh, end of last week. I caught a red eye.
Oh, so you had time to make carnival then?
Yeah, unfortunately,
What is
I was
red eye?
working.
What's red eye?
When you catch an overnight flight. I didn't get red eye through. That means red eye flight means a flight through the night. Yeah.
What, is that a different type of plane or something?
It's just one that flies overnight as opposed to a plane that just flies. in the
So it's just a normal plane?
normal plane that flies overnight. So I was traveling through time. So I left there at what was it, 10, and like obviously 8-hour flight, there's a 5-hour time difference. So getting back was just peak, jet lag was peak.
1 second. 10. What? 5 hours in front.
5 hours ahead. So London's 5 hours ahead.
So you left at 10.
I left at 10.
So really, it was like 3.
No, it's still 8 hours. But I was going there for what should have been.
1 second, I'm confused because you said it's 5 hours in front, right?
It's 5 hours ahead. Yeah.
Ahead. They're 5 hours ahead.
We are 5 hours ahead.
So you left at 10, but really it was 3.
Yes.
Okay, let's go again.
Yes. So I left there, local time, Beijing time,
At 10.
at 10. Here, 3 a.m.
And then it's an 8-hour flight.
It's an 8-hour flight. So I got back here at around 3, I believe, off the top of my head. Or midday? It was midday, sorry.
Your maths ain't good.
Is it not?
1 second.
I think it's simple maths. I got it around midday.
10, 11. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 11.
So the jet lag was peak.
And then you didn't go carnival?
No,
Why not?
because I was working. I don't do carnival anyway.
I thought the trains was down over the weekend.
I don't know nothing about the trains. I was working around carnival, and I weren't going carnival.
So are you anti the culture or something?
No,
You
I
say
just don't go carnival.
with like disdain.
I don't like. I don't like being in crowded places. I don't
I
like
don't like
people
how he
acting
said
a
it
fool.
either, you know.
It was
I
weird,
don't
isn't
like
it?
how he said it either. And most of those people that went to Carnival that were millennials to support Palestine, you get me?
That's great, cool. I don't like carnival.
And you just came
I
back from the Caribbean.
It's
You
true.
understand? You know how wild that is?
This is crazy.
It's mad.
So I can love Barbados so much, but you don't like
I
carnival.
don't like carnival. It's too crowded. People acting a fool. It's just, I'm not down with it.
Sense of entitlement.
I heard there was just good vibes there this year, though.
I wouldn't know. I think when I got at when I was at Clapham Junction, someone got slashed in the face. BTP guys.
That's Clapham. Don't
That's
connect
true,
that to
that's
Carnival.
true.
That's
Not
true.
connect it to Carnival.
That's true.
That's
That's like
true.
London. That's not even,
That is true.
not
That
even
is
the
true.
same vicinity.
But yeah, no, I've never really been much of a carnival goer.
Okay, interesting.
Fuck am I getting grilled for when there's a few other people here that don't go carnival either?
Yeah, but
Listen, he wants us to get to the streets and walk. His courses, but for ours, nah.
was out there, boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
What were you doing? Where were you?
I was in Carnival with my Palestine t-shirt.
Fucking liar. Liar. You're a liar.
Post this link. Anyway, we got a great show for you today. Stuff happening in the world. I'm about to tell you all about it.
All about it. How was your birthday though, man?
My birthday was cool, man. Pretty chilled, you know.
What did you do?
I went for a roast in the morning, like about early one, afternoon.
What was on the roast? What was on the plate?
Had beef, lamb, chicken, rice and peas, roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, steamed veg, coleslaw, mac and cheese, plantain,
Proper
festivals.
plate, yeah?
Huh?
Per plate. How much
Yeah.
did all that cost?
I didn't pay for it. It was my birthday. They looked after me. But what did I pay for the last one?
As in the shop that you went to looked after you?
No, the people that I went with. I
Okay.
was with my mum and my sister and that.
Okay.
So
And
But
did
we-
all of that fit on one plate or is it like 2 plates?
no, you get your big plate and then all the extra stuff's the sides, isn't it? So you got all the sides on the table.
So what's on the sides?
The sides was the plantain, the mac and cheese, the coleslaw, festival, all that stuff. You get me?
Yeah.
I just went to that Cafe Caribbean because I was hungry. I wanted to eat. And I'm like, I want to make sure I enjoy what I eat in it.
Yeah.
So I always enjoy it when I go there. So I was like, yeah, let's just go get a quick roast. So then I went there, done that, came home, watched the football. It was Sunday, right?
Which games did you watch?
1 second. My birthday was the Sunday. Or the Saturday. My birthday was the Saturday, right?
When is your birthday? What day?
25th.
And there's the 27th. So do the math.
Sunday. My birthday was a Sunday. I watched some of Chelsea Wolves.
Yeah.
It was 2-2 when I left. By the time I got home, it was 6-2. I was like, what the hell's going on there?
Yeah.
And I watched like just bits of Brentford and Liverpool, and done that, and was just chilling out during the day and that. And then I went to Chucky's Family Lab after party.
I see you there.
Huh?
I see you there.
You weren't there. You weren't there, but I was there. I weren't there long, but I was there. And then I went home, man. And then yesterday, I just chilled on my sofa. Never left it all day. Just chilled.
I think this week's gonna be a good week for you.
Just recouped, got ready for the world. Yeah, it's gonna be a good week this week. We've got things going on this week. I'm going to see. What's it called?
I really like that you have a new phone, you know.
I'm going to see.
Welcome to the 21st century.
My other phone was from the 21st century as well.
All right.
I'm going to see Shifters this week.
Yeah?
Have you seen it?
I haven't, but I've heard good things.
So you're not going to go check it out?
I will. I'm always going to support black theatre.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'll let you know what it's saying once I check that out.
All right.
Shit. I'm going to start the show. It's me being the headlines, right? Cool.
Before we continue... So Ramsey brought back some gifts, treats.
Plantain chips.
This is sorrel.
Dried sorrel.
All right.
Hibiscus.
Some rum.
All right.
Authentic Bayesian rum.
So this is what he brought back for his family. We appreciate him greatly. All right. How does it feel like to be a couple shades darker?
Feels like I never left Morocco.
All right, then. You know you're nearly as brown as this young man over here.
He wished.
Even if it is that you stay in the sun for a couple of years, I don't think you're going to get the texture of his brown.
The texture.
Yeah. You're just going to be golden.
Yeah.
He's brown.
Well,
Like, I could see the difference.
for sure.
Like, you can't get like him.
Who says I want to get like
Yeah, it's the blackness, isn't it?
That's exactly it. He is black.
I just clocked it. I just
The
clocked
fuck?
it. I just clocked it. All right, cool. Let's get into headlines.
Let's get some headlines and let's see what we got. We've got a trigger warning right out of the gate. Police tired of saying the same words as Notting Hill Carnival marred by violence. Might be onto something. The Metropolitan Police have urged the public to come forward if they can help prevent any further violence at this year's Notting Hill Carnival. The force said the annual event in West London celebrating Caribbean culture was marred by unacceptable violence on a Sunday after 3 people were stabbed, only narrowly avoiding a fatality. One of the victims, a 32-year-old woman who remains in critical condition in hospital, had been attending with her young child on what was supposed to be the family day of the celebrations. The 29-year-old has also remained in hospital in a non-life-threatening condition, while a 24-year-old man with non-life-threatening injuries discharged himself. A total of 103 arrests were made across Sunday for violence, robbery, sexual offences, drug offences and possession of offensive weapons, and 18 officers were assaulted. On Monday, another person was injured in a stabbing, and police arrested 145 people on suspicion of crimes ranging from possession of a firearm to drugs offences and theft. Another trigger warning. 4 more arrested over fatal house fire. So 4 more people have been arrested in connection with the deaths of a mother and her 3 children in a house fire in Bradford, police have said. Brioni Guaif, 29, and her 3 children, Destiny 9, Oscar 5, and 22-month-old Aubrey, died after their home on Westbury Road was deliberately set alight on the 21st of August. A 25-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder in the Cayley area earlier on Monday. A 54-year-old woman and a 42-year-old man were arrested at the same address on suspicion of assisting an offender. A 44-year-old man was then arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder after he handed himself in at the police station. And our final headline from this first section. The PM saying things will get worse before they get better. So Sir Keir Starmer is set to warn that things will get worse in the UK before they get better. In a speech on Tuesday, the Prime Minister is likely to say there are no quick fixes to remedy what he will call the rubble and ruin left by the Conservatives. He will also continue to argue that the last government concealed the true state of the public finances. But the Conservatives have accused Labour of fabricating a financial black hole to clear the way for tax rises and have called for Starmer to reverse his Chancellor's cuts to winter fuel payments, arguing these would leave pensioners in the cold. Marking a week before Parliament's return from a shortened summer recess, the PM is expected to use the speech to ramp up attacks on the inheritance left by the Conservatives. Since coming to power in July, Labour have sought to emphasise the challenges it faces in government and blame Tory ministers for failing to address those problems prior to the election. And now let's get into what you saying topic of the day.
You hear that Oasis is having a live show?
The band.
The band.
I heard something about that, yeah.
Tickets on sale this Saturday, 31st of August.
Shit's gonna sell out in seconds.
I didn't realise Oasis was in your wheelhouse.
British legacy? What are you talking about, mate? What?
You getting your tickets,
There's
yeah?
Margs and then there's Oasis. What you mad? I'll be there.
To be fair, the Oasis joint is going to go off still.
100%.
That's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, Oasis is going to go off.
100%.
You going to get your tickets?
I'll be there.
All right.
I mean.
Corresponding boots on the ground.
All right.
Today's topic of the day is about the sound of resistance. It's Notting Hill Carnival's legacy is what we're going to get into. It's going to be a relatively short topic because, you know, there's not much to get into. But there's a brief history that email wants us to read out. So I guess I'm going to read it. Let's start at the beginning. After World War II, Britain faced... Why are you laughing for? 1 second. What's so funny?
Read.
What's so funny about war?
Just read.
This is crazy.
Just read.
After World War II, Britain faced severe labour shortages and encouraged immigration from the Caribbean and other Commonwealth countries to help rebuild the economy. This led to a significant influx of Caribbean immigrants, particularly from Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and Barbados, who settled in neighbourhoods like Notting Hill. At the time, Notting Hill was an impoverished area with substandard housing and high levels of poverty, and the new immigrants faced considerable racism and hostility from some local white residents. As the Caribbean community in Notting Hill grew, so did racial tensions, fueled by competition for jobs and housing, as well as cultural differences. These tensions erupted in Notting Hill riots on August 1958, where violent clashes broke out between white residents and Caribbean immigrants. The riots underscored the deep-seated racial divisions and the precarious position of the Afro-Caribbean community in Britain. A pivotal event that further highlighted the racial hostility in Notting Hill was the murder of Kelso Cochrane, a 32-year-old Antiguan immigrant, in May 1959. Cochrane was attacked and fatally stabbed by a group of white youths in a racially motivated assault. Despite public outrage, his killers were never caught and the case remains unsolved. Cochrane's death had a profound impact on the local community, symbolising the dangers faced by Caribbean immigrants and galvanising the black community to demand racial justice and equality. In response to the racial tensions, and as a way to bring the community together, several initiatives were launched. One significant response was an indoor Caribbean carnival organised in January 1958 by Claudia Jones, a Trinidadian journalist and activist, often referred to as the mother of Notting Hill Carnival. Jones used the event to celebrate Caribbean culture and uplift the spirits of the black community in London. The carnival featured music, dancing and Caribbean food and was a resounding success. The idea of a street festival in Notting Hill began to take shape in 1966 when Ruhain Laslet a local community activist, organised an outdoor multicultural festival. Initially intended as a celebration of Notting Hill's diverse communities, the festival quickly adopted Caribbean carnival traditions, influenced by the vibrant cultures of the local Caribbean population. Still bands, masquerades, and calypso music became central elements of the event, laying the foundation for what would evolve into the annual Notting Hill Carnival. This street festival grew into a major celebration of Afro-Caribbean culture, becoming one of the largest street festivals in Europe and a powerful symbol of multiculturalism in Britain. So, we have to have a discussion now, guys. Obviously, we know the history of the carnival. But what do you think about the carnival's role in promoting multiculturalism? I believe that's a question.
The Discord is primed and ready for those who attended and would like to participate in this conversation.
Not all at one time, guys. What do we feel about Carnival's role in promoting multiculturalism?
Yeah, for me.
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, well, it's important in London. It's a staple in London. Obviously, it's a showcase of. Well, it started off as a Caribbean thing, right? And now we're starting to see a lot more cultures get into it. You're seeing people of all colours and races get involved. It's definitely a staple, and I think it's important to showcase. Definitely important to showcase it. It's just unfortunate. It's always brushed with violence. It's always synonymous with crimes. The first thing that comes out whenever there is a carnival is this many arrests, this many attacks, this all them kind of statistics. So while you were reading, I done some research on stuff that isn't necessarily synonymous with people of colour, i.e. football, and see how much violence occurs at stadiums, at football pitches, versus carnival. Do you get what I'm saying? So you read that it was, 120 something crimes yesterday, right? Or whenever carnival was.
103 arrests, I think.
103 arrests. I've got a statistic from 2021 to 2022. So the average crime per season in their stadiums over the last 5 years was that Tottenham Hotspur Stadium's like 606. Was like Goodison Park 557, but it's never brushed with the same thing. So it's just interesting to me that whenever there is anything to do with people of colour and there is any sort of disorder, which there would be, seeing as how it's such a large amount of people, it's brushed with that.
That's just propaganda and the narrative that they're going to want to push. Obviously, it's a black people event. That's just the verse that they're going to go with. Those kind of things, when you get large groups and stuff like that, crimes and stuff ranging from petty crimes to violence and stuff like that, to people drinking alcohol, those things are going to happen. Those kind of things are a byproduct of just humans gathering in large numbers. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I've never really bought into that propaganda as much as I know, like, it's always happened, and things, especially in times when the city's been like, it get me like boiling over on carnival at the wrong time of year because feel like it's dangerous or whatever. It's not something I associate with crime at all.
But we wouldn't, though. But whenever there's anything to do with London or anyone outside of London who doesn't know anything about carnival, there's always an association with crime. There's always an association with just badness going on within carnival.
That's probably
because
just
of the narrative.
That's probably just the effects of the bad PR, and then it's just doing its job. It's affecting people from outside the culture. Maybe that's their first thought, because carnival's good vibes. Carnival's good times, and like I said, like, man, no crime happens every year. Something happens, but I'm saying it's just not my go-to. It's not my go-to thought. Like, as much as they can try and do it, like, they can't take my perception of a carnival. Like, it's just like we were saying, it's multicultural. People coming together from all different cultures, enjoying themselves, dancing, laughing. Yeah, I don't really associate with violence and crime, really.
When I did pass carnival, I did see a lot of. It was a lot of good vibes. People dressed up to the nines. I mean, people don't going into dance, or people laughing, or people getting together. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Do you worry about that, Brent? Does that cross your mind when you hear carnival? Is that like an afterthought? Like, say, like, once the numbers come out and then you start doing the maths about what happened, or do you think about crime from carnival, from Jump Street? Like, okay, carnival's coming up, you think, oh god, there we go, crime.
No, I don't. I do that with like football though.
Makes sense.
With football, yeah, because there's a history of violence in the streets there.
In the
films
terraces,
and that.
in the terraces and that. Yeah.
Hooligan groups and that. But it's funny because people don't have that association with football in the UK. But they have that automatic association with something that happens once a year.
It's just PR, innit? They put a lot of money into changing the way football looks in this country. If you're a certain age and you understand what the terraces was like and what hooligans are like and what football's like it's a stain that's hard to wash off. They've done a good job because, like you were saying, it's not really there anymore. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, to see like those kind of visions of football, you have to go into like Europe and go to like some of them far right, the Alpha, the ultras and that, to get them kind of images of football being dangerous and that. But 80s, early 90s and that, like, rife in this country. Like, it's that is it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like I said, it's just the PR that they're doing. They've just done a great job of changing it and changing the terraces and giving it more of a family atmosphere, banning alcohol and stuff like that. But yeah, that was their image though.
And the thing is that the music played at Carnival, it's normally like spirit lifting music. It's not drill.
You hear drill at Carnival, don't do that.
Not on the main floats. Not on
Yeah, it shouldn't be either.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not weird for me to hear Carnival and only think, all right, how many people are going to come back with good stories? How many people are going there carefree, colorful, and their main thing is to enjoy themselves.
Would you have a problem if Carnival started changing to represent? Obviously, it represents multiculturalism anyway, but if it actually started changing,
as in diluting the main procession,
to integrate the different cultures that are celebrated.
They're already
every
integrated.
Year. No, but we mean
they
like,
hold their corner.
Maybe have like
they should stay in their corner.
Maybe have like an Afro beats float or a pop float. A pop float.
A float.
Yeah, pop one.
I think there should be another. I think there should be another sort of festival
on a different day.
100%, and let it be all of Black Britain on that parade. Do you understand? But not in her Carnival. Don't look to basically strip it of what.
Not just Black Britain, Asian Britain.
No, I'm fine with that.
European Britain.
Another day. Like what? Like you know the colours of the music of Benetton. Yeah, 100%. But another day, not on that same day. Because right now we have representation for all of Black British music.
Yeah.
But not on the main procession.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And that's completely fine.
What about you, Ramsey? Would you like to see yourself represented in the Carnival streets? Moroccan section?
No, there's no point. There's no point. We're not involved in it.
How? But you said in the beginning, I can't remember exactly what you said, but you were saying like it's so multicultural and everybody's a part of it almost to a point where...
Yeah, because this is what I saw. What I saw was all nationalities going together to celebrate Carnival.
So you don't think they should have representation?
We don't need representation. Carnival isn't a Moroccan thing. There shouldn't be. We don't need a Moroccan float. Don't need a Chinese New Year float. We don't need a Eastern European float. Nah, I think we're all good. I think Carnival should, for the most part, just be what it is.
So what do you think? What does it mean to you then? Carnival, like.
That's a good question. I guess it's more like a celebration of, I don't know. It's a good question.
If the people,
it's like Caribbean heritage, isn't it? It's like Caribbean staple. Like,
if people don't know the real meaning of Carnival or the roots or the reasons why it got set up or anything like that, is it like being lost, like the heritage or something like that? If people actually, because by this point they just go there, they're enjoying themselves. You're daggering, you're dancing with police.
It's time for re-education.
Yeah, you're not saying that people that, for the most part, people that go there know the history?
I'm saying I'm asking if the majority of people that go there don't know the history, is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem if they go there and don't know the history, because when you get there, you're going to have some sort of education that will force you to ask certain questions, and somebody next to you might be able to tell you.
So, speaking from someone ignorant, the carnival here, is it a good representation of the carnival that would be in Trini, the carnival that would be in any other Caribbean?
Representation of a carnival organized and run by Caribbean folk.
Yeah,
In Britain.
the spirit of the carnival.
It's there.
The spirit of the carnival is there.
Because the people are there.
It's not about comparing it, whether that carnival is going to be like
That's Trinidad
Carnival,
yeah.
because that's just, it's like, yeah, but
This
it's
is
not,
Notting Hill. This
Trinity's the best out of all the Caribbean countries.
Trinidad and Notting Hill is Notting Hill.
It's not going to be the same.
Trinity's better than Barbados. Trinity's better than.
If you go to any of them countries and you go to one of their carnivals, yeah, I don't see how you're gonna feel how it's gonna be like.
There's no way you'll fix your mind to be like, such and such is better. I mean, you shouldn't be there. Yeah, bring too much negative energy there.
Okay,
but what carnival is, and about what Brent's saying is, the spirit is very much in Notting Hill.
Okay,
100%.
All right.
Because you see the floats, you see the costumes, you see the jub, jab. You see the whining, you hear the music. You eat the food, overly priced food.
But is there something lost on it? The fact that it's just seen as a party, not seen as this is a time to remember racist attacks on black people.
What is Carnival seen as in Trinidad?
A party.
A party. An excuse.
It's a party.
Yeah,
but the origins come from the tensions in the area and the attacks on the Caribbean folk in Notting Hill.
Yeah.
And this is stuff to just bring the community together and unity and stuff like that. That is the origins, isn't it? So I'm saying, is anything lost if that's not
all right?
The mindset that you're going there with, and you're just thinking, yeah, just time to party and dagger, please.
No, it's not. No, don't do that.
You said dagger police.
That's what they do.
Black History Month. What normally happens? Growing up, what normally happened for you, and what has changed now?
Black History Month.
Yeah, what's that about?
No, they start talking about slavery in school, and then Marks and Spencer's put little black babies in adverts. That's it.
So you see what happens in your communities, and you see what happens in the wider communities, right? All right, cool. I see it the same. Every single year, you have a fete. You have an event that celebrates a particular culture, particular group of people, right? Now, there are different workshops running up to it, or even during that particular time, where you can get information. I'm sure if it is that you go to their website, they will even tell you, this is the origins, right? It's up to you, if it is you really want to know. This thing that I'm having so much fun at, where everybody's colorful, everybody's happy, what is it about? How did it start? If it is you're curious enough, go. If it is you're not, you've enjoyed yourself. And you'll go there next time, right? Why did Wireless start? Why did Glastonbury start? Do you know that the bare white people who have no clue as to why Glastonbury started?
Yeah, but they're not. They just started out of fun, innit?
Are you sure?
Well, they're not like a. Well, then again,
You don't even
I
know.
don't know.
But yet you know about the carnival.
Huh?
You know about carnival. And I do believe that there are white people, there are black people, there are Indian people, there are Asian people who know why carnival started. Because during these times, you have the Met Police putting up the statistics. Doing it for the first time, never done it before, right? And then people are wondering, wait, why are they doing this? What are they talking about? Let me go and try and find out. And then somebody has a thread on Twitter and it breaks down the origins. Now I know. Thank you very much. They pass it on to the next person.
Okay. So you're saying it don't matter?
I don't think it matters if it is that you don't know the origins. If it is that you can enjoy yourself and that stays with you and it prompts you to go next year because you remember having a good time, at some point in time in your life, you're going to find out this is why it began. But what's most important is that when it is you get there, it is evident to you that the people who turned up were from the Caribbean and the spirit in which it is you saw was from the Caribbean.
Do you think racist people go carnival?
100%.
Why?
Because they're not really racist.
Because they're not really racist.
They blend in nicely. That's the day where it is that you could, you drop your angst.
What conclusion did we come to the other day? That everybody at the Britain First rallies, is everybody there racist? No. We said no, they're not in it.
No.
Is that what we came to?
I think that's what we went around the room. And you said, yeah, some of them caught wind afterwards. Who their branches were. He tried to go back home. I think we said, it's too late. It's too late. Imagine going there thinking that you are just campaigning about, stop the boats, right? Right? And you turn around and you see a full-on skinhead, Nazi signs on his head. Heil Hitler!
That's crazy.
Yo, there's a cameraman just catching him. You're like, shit.
But if in the reverse, if you try and throw racism on someone and they turn around and say, "Are you stupid? I've been carnival."
That would be a dumb fucking response. That's someone's response.
Just saying. The fact that they've been carnival means that they're not racist. Oh no, actually it's reverse. Racist people can't go carnival.
I just said that.
I just want to say I glitched. It was a good time. What else is there? Let's see if there's anything from. This guy just really wants to take all the fun out of carnival. Man's talking about so we can keep the meaning and the purpose every year. Should there be speeches by prominent black folk at carnival over what? Over all the bashment music playing. Which section? What section are they gonna get to?
And
talk?
this is the question. Is there like a cut of the ribbon to actually start it?
Okay, now carnival started.
Because if there is before the match, then 100%.
The streets are too full.
Get somebody on the
streets are too full. You cut the ribbon down there. People down there don't even know who cut the ribbon.
No, that's fine. In my head, it shouldn't be like songboxes.
And what everybody's
connected.
I don't know if they will connect. I don't think they'll connect. That's a bit.
But logistically, that sounds like a nightmare, no?
That sounds like a nightmare. It's not gonna work. A man do the big speech, and then cut the rhythm. Carnival started. Yay! You go mad like that. That's not gonna work. No one ain't going carnival for that.
In my head, it starts somewhere. In my head, it starts somewhere. There's no. It can't be that chaotic. Sorry, there must be a commitment.
If it was one on the park, say everyone congregate in the park first, so like a large area, possibly. But if it's on the street, I think logistically that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
No, there still must be a start to the procession. And whoever's at the front, 100%, say, all right, this is where we start. And then you say a quick thing, just remember, this is how it started, and then bong. It's not here and there. I mean, I've never been at the front at the beginning, so maybe they do.
I've never been at the front. I don't know where the beginning of carnival is. I don't know where.
But it must start somewhere. There must be a head. There must be.
We said we ain't gonna film today.
But I think what's more feasible is, I don't know, like a mainstream network giving a nice little education piece in the run up to. And then
or maybe more decorations
on the day of,
or posters, something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Or maybe they could call something.
At this point in time, I don't know who turns around and says they don't know anything about carnival.
Who goes? You don't know anyone who goes there that doesn't know anything about.
No,
carnival.
not even that. Because in my mind, even like the shires, when they turn on the TV and they go to BBC and whatnot, and they're reporting on carnival, 100% BBC will put in a little, this is how it started, or this is what it's about.
100%?
This is what it's about. 100% they will say this is what...
100%?
They need to... 100%. Because if they just go, not in a carnival, they're just assuming that people already know about it.
Notting Hill Carnival, crime. That's what they do.
No.
Notting Hill Carnival, crime. More crime.
We're arguing two different things. I'm talking about people in the shires not knowing what carnival is about. I'm not talking about
they're not.
them also hearing that carnival is synonymous with crime.
No, my disagreement with you is that you said that BBC was 100% outlining the start as to why carnival started. I'm saying they didn't know.
What I'm saying is in response to Emmanuel's question about there being somebody to basically give a little speech about this, that, and X. Yeah. Now, I said the people in Shropshire, right, them shires and them places, when they turn on their TV screens and they listen to news, whatever they're covering Carnival, whichever part they're covering, they're going to basically say this is what it's attributed to.
Okay.
They're going to say Caribbean culture. They're going to say that. A celebration of Caribbean culture.
Yeah.
Or,
At the very
in my
least,
mind,
yeah.
any news network, they're going to do the due diligence in that regard.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I misunderstood you. I thought you meant that they would always, when reporting on it, give the reason as to why it started, not necessarily a celebration of Caribbean culture. Yeah, I get you.
All right, man. That was it, man. Carnival was good this weekend.
I turn up next year too.
Such a liar. Let's get into my head. Sorry.
No, I actually want to basically but I need to go with somebody. I can't just go by myself.
Why not?
I can't do stuff like that.
Going Carnival by yourself is
Aimlessness,
crazy.
man.
Well, you can't do stuff by yourself.
For me, I can't go there by myself and enjoy myself.
Okay, yeah. It's definitely a lot more enjoyable with people, I'd imagine.
That's why I'm saying I would
cool.
like to go with people.
Okay.
So when I'm walking with someone, talking with someone, dancing with somebody.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
If we hold a corner, we hold in a corner and talking.
Yeah,
I'm not, there's strangers around me. No.
Okay. I get you.
Have you ever been in a dancery and people like just want to rub their bum on your going?
When I was in like year 8. I used to go to Shubs when I was like in secondary school.
I can't, every single time I find myself in a club, right? And it's not a lot. It's like I count on one hand, right?
I was in a house party, not a club.
Always happened.
Well, garage
I'm minding my business. You know how they look, and I'm just standing there.
This guy.
Crazy.
Magnet. Pussy magnet, yeah.
Just like Gallus, man. Life of a Gallus.
It's difficult, man.
Mr.
Yeah?
Bitch.
Galissa?
Mr. Bitch. Mr. Bitch is out here.
Let's say Gully, sir.
All right, next headlines.
So, our next headlines. Zelensky touts new drone missile as Putin sends more artillery to troops in Kursk. So, Ukrainian President Zelensky has touted a newly developed Ukrainian drone missile that he said would take the war back to Russia. As Ukraine marked 33 years of post-Soviet independence, Mr. Zelensky said the new weapon, Paliansia, was faster and more powerful than the domestically made drones that Kiev has so far used to fight back against Russia. Our enemy will know what the Ukrainian way for retaliation is. Worthy, symmetrical, long-range, he said. The new class of Ukrainian weapon has been used for a successful strike on a target in Russia, he added. Mr. Zelensky also described Vladimir Putin as a sick old man from Red Square. Meanwhile, Russia launched several missiles and drones overnight targeting northern and eastern Ukraine. Kiev's military has said with air defense systems destroying most of the weapons before they reach their targets. Next headline, UN urges calm after Israel and Hezbollah trade strikes. So UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said he is deeply concerned after Israel and Lebanon's Hezbollah movement mounted their biggest round of cross-border strikes since the war in Gaza began. On Sunday, Israeli jets hit dozens of sites across southern Lebanon in what is said were preemptive strikes to prevent a much wider attack, and Hezbollah launched hundreds of rockets and drones at Israel. Mr. Guterres warned that their actions put civilians at risk as well as threatening regional security and stability. The US said it was working to avoid a further escalation in hostilities, and both sides suggested they were not interested in one. There have been almost daily exchanges of fire across the Israel-Lebanon border since the day after the start of the war between Israel and Hamas in Gaza on the 7th of October. Hezbollah has said it is acting in support of the Palestinian group. Both are backed by Iran and proscribed as terrorist organizations by Israel and UK and other countries. And our last headlines for this segment. Trigger warning, a woman found dead after heinous and evil attack in Flatfire. There's an increased police presence in Londonderry following the murder of a woman in the city. The body of the woman, who the police have yet to identify, was found in a flat in Harvey Street at about 4:15 on Saturday. The police have said the victim, who is believed to be in her 40s to mid-60s, suffered a horrific death According to the police investigation team, she was attacked with a weapon before a ground floor flat fire was set. Crews from the Northern Ireland Fire and Rescue Service attended the property where the discovery was made. The brutal and savage murder is casting a shadow over the city this weekend. At the heart of the community concern is who was this woman and who killed her. The fact that the police can only estimate the woman's age underlines the challenges detectives face as they try to identify the victim. The police now need help from the public to identify the victim and to find her killer. That's the end of our headlines. Now it is time to pay some bills.
All right, let me just read as to why is Glastonbury Festival started. Glastonbury Festival started in 1970, inspired by the ethos of the 1960s counterculture and the growing popularity of music festivals like Woodstock in the United States. The founder, Michael Eavis, was motivated by his love for music and his desire to create a space that embodied the values of peace, love, and community. That's his origins.
It wasn't in response to getting attacked in the street or nothing.
The underlying philosophy of Glastonbury has always been rooted in the blend of activism, music, and a celebration of the arts. Over the years, it has grown into one of the largest and most famous music festivals in the world, while maintaining its commitment to environmentalism, charity, and social causes. The festival's evolution reflects broader cultural and political changes, making it not just a music event, but a significant cultural institution.
I think they had loads of Palestinian flags there. I think Kemi went to the last one. Kemi works there. I think she helps. She works as part of the medics.
Kemi bad or not?
No.
That's the way Kemi recognizes. Easy, right?
No, my aunt Kemi, I don't think you were here.
Home birth Kemi.
Yeah, home birth. She goes to the festivals and she helps out there, which is pretty sick.
It is.
Yeah.
Does she go to Carnival?
Does she go to Carnival? I think so.
Not sure about that, though, are you?
No, I haven't hit her up.
Was it Glastonbury? Where did you see more Palestine flags? Glastonbury or Carnival?
From what I saw, there was news articles about the Glastonbury one, but from what I saw with my own eyes, I definitely saw a lot more Caribbean flags than Carnival.
More what?
Like Jamaican flags, Trini flags.
What question are you asking?
So my answer is no. There's more on Glastonbury. Is what I was.
So raise your voice. He asked you the question. You didn't answer the question.
But I'm saying one was unfair because they were doing news articles about it, and no one's gonna do news articles about people in Carnival wearing Palestine flags. Why?
Just trying to see who you support more, Glastonbury
Okay.
or
I've never been Glastonbury. I'm probably never gonna go to Glastonbury.
But from the sounds of it, your team Glastonbury is fine.
Okay.
It's fine. You've already said you wouldn't be caught dead in Carnival.
Yeah, no, I'm not going. I don't like festivals in general. It's just I don't like it. I don't like wireless. I don't like. I'm just not gonna do it.
How? I bet you'd go.
What?
Not Coles World.
What?
Astro World. No,
100%.
isn't it?
Yeah. Going to rides and stuff.
100% no. No, I won't. I won't go nowhere. If it's a festival, I don't do festivals.
What's it called? What's?
I think I know what you're talking about. The Astro World was his album. Hold on.
You'd go there.
No, I won't.
You would, Ramsey.
I won't go
man.
Lollapalooza. I won't go none of that. I'm not doing none of that. South by Southwest. No.
OVO Fest.
No.
Ah.
The only place I would go,
J Dilla Fest.
possibly the Roots Picnic.
Same difference.
The Roots Picnic looks
Spencer
fucking
Roots
live.
Picnic.
That looks like that looks live.
A rotation.
Let's get to the rotation, people.
People. Yes. Thank you for joining me.
You're not there anymore.
I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm here with you.
That was a great thing that you did, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no days off, man.
I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't do last week. It was just all
That's all right.
flight fucked me up.
That's all
There
right.
wasn't anything that was out anyway.
Better next time.
Thank you everyone for joining me on the rotation. Gonna be a quick one. Wasn't really that much releases to be honest. Let's start not as we mean to go on, but we'll start with Cash Cobain's new album, Play Cash Cobain. I'm gonna start with the rating as Brent likes me to. Giving this shit 1.5 out of 5 rotations. Probably 1. It'll probably go down to a 1. It's Cash's first studio album. It's Features, Big Sean, which was a surprising feature for me. Black, Flo Milli, Rob 49, Four Bats, Quavo, Don Toliver, and many, 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 many more. The album sounded the same to me, in all honesty. I think each track, every other bar was about cunnilingus. Every other bar was just something sexual. The next one and the next one. It had witty and fire bars such as me and her beauty be twinning. Why? We both fat was one of the ones that set me off hard. Yeah, it just wasn't for me in the slightest. The Layla track, Problem, featured a whole host, a myriad of features, and it was 7 minutes long of Layla just saying problem, problem, not my problem, problem, not my problem. And surprisingly, Layla is actually Mos Def's daughter. So unfortunately, the apple falls far from the tree. So yeah, 1.5 out of 5 rotations. I know, Brent, you didn't finish it, but of what you did here, would you like to elaborate on what you think?
Just so you all know, there are no graphics today, and I have no review of any of the homework that was set by Ramsey, because I was not told when Ramsey was coming in, even though Ramsey told Emmanuel did not pass it on to me. So there were no graphics put on Instagram. There were no graphics made for this particular show. And Brent didn't even listen to the albums because he didn't know. He had no time to listen to the albums. But from what I heard, there was only one track that I said I would probably listen again to see if I should write anything about it. And it was something that kept on repeating.
Oh, really? Was it Fisher?
I don't know.
That's his biggest hit from now.
It had a female on it too.
Layla.
I don't know. It was something that kept on repeating.
Yeah, problem.
I don't know.
Did you like
Hold
it?
up.
It was 7 minutes long. I think you would have clocked if it
Let me
was.
see if this is...
Yeah, I'm going to mute it. Yeah, problem. The 7 minute track.
This is the one. Yeah.
You like that one, yeah?
Yeah, it's the only one.
It was fucking jarring.
That's fine. Out of the thing that was... I was pressing play, I'm thinking, this is not an album, this must be a mixtape or a compilation of songs that you just slap together, right?
Okay.
But then it came to this, I'm like, all right, this makes sense.
Okay, that's the one that featured Fabulous, Black, Big Sean.
I was saying this is a nice sample. It probably wasn't a sample, was it?
It's Layla's track, and I think technically, yeah, it is a sample of some
okay.
sort, but he featured her on it.
All right. Well, there's a lot of tracks here, man. And again, I didn't finish it, so that's all I can say.
It's not really nice to finish.
Cool.
Probably
Who
done
is
me
he?
a favor. Cash Cobain.
Yes. What music does he make?
Eat Your Pussy music.
Oh, he's a rapper, he's a singer, what is he?
That's interesting.
Where's he from?
I would probably say he's from New York.
I
don't know what borough, but he's from
Is
from
he
New
loved
York.
in New York?
Yeah, you know what? He's Margs' boy's got his teeth in him at the moment. Aubrey, Drake's. He works a lot with Drake, so he done a reference for Drake not too long ago.
Okay.
On the album cover, it's actually his signature.
Okay. And you hear that Drake is looking to basically come back?
Yeah, from what you
Round
told me earlier.
Yeah. He said the war's not over.
I'm ready.
And he said he's happy that
ready,
everybody
baby.
showed their faces, innit? So
I'm ready, baby.
he knows where to aim that sniper.
Oh, come on, man.
So if
Reincarnated. How was stargazing?
What's that? Is that Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Life goes on, honey and heart, my babies. Woke up. Look, no, joking.
So obviously, if there is a resumption
Yes.
of proceedings,
Yes.
obviously everybody is going to be, Drake's not going to win because what we saw.
Yes.
Right?
Well,
But you said you're going to enjoy it.
yeah.
Another.
It's definitely done. We're done now. There's nothing to do. We're finished. Unless Drake does a 50 Cent and gets Kendrick's baby mum on a sex tape or something, there is no way Drake's gonna make a comeback. He needs to do like 50 Cent level of pay. But Drake isn't at a level that Kendrick is. He did the thought process and what was it, Family Matters was good, but it just didn't have the foresight. We're done with this, man. I don't think he's coming back. He can't. Drake can't. I'm like, I'd be hushing it in my head. He can't. He's fucked.
Cool.
Just stop. Just release a banger, an actual banger, and we'll move on.
Since the incident, since the funeral, has he released any bangers?
He done a song with this done a song with a guy, this EDM guy, trying to reinvent himself, but it hasn't banged. No, he done that
Hasn't
one.
banged? Is that the one with the video where he had that family in, I don't know if it's South Africa or whatnot, and they were going about normal life, and then they got a car at the end?
I don't know about the music video.
Because if that's the thing you're talking about, that did bang. As in
No,
numbers
but it
wise.
didn't do Drake number. It didn't run the summer.
It did. It didn't hit like
It didn't.
over here, but it hit over there.
Drake. No, that's not a Drake. That's not a Drake hit, then, isn't it? Drake when he does a song for the summer, it's everywhere.
Yeah, but
He's 100 gigs and do shit.
didn't it?
No.
Didn't it start any conversation?
Yes.
About what was found in the crate?
But it was more so about the reference he done for Kanye, the stuff in the background he's done to,
Did you watch any of the videos?
I saw a couple and it was
Do you
interesting.
like his behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Like,
I
work
definitely
ethic and
like
whatnot?
it was a nice touch, to be honest. Personally, I think coming back from what
feelings
he
did you get?
what he got dealt with Kendrick, going through the route of, look, remember all the tracks that I gave you lot, and this is how I made it, is a very good avenue, because you listen to that and be like, I remember where I was when that song came out, or I remember how I felt when the song came out.
Sorry, I didn't watch all of the footage. Tell me what was in it.
So he had background footage from Views. He had footage from when he was doing, I believe, his previous albums. Ones that I watched were mostly from Views. And I believe Nothing Was the Same, if I'm not wrong. But it was a lot of nostalgic feel to it. It was a lot of videos of him just making the tracks and seeing a different side to him than just, oh, here's the flexy side.
I saw him talking a lot to 40.
Yes.
I saw 40 kind of crouch down, like stoop down, talking to him. I saw the type of chairs that they had in the studio. I saw how he was, drifting in and out of the studio, taking charge and that, being a boss and that. And I'm looking after his people and that. I saw a responsible man.
It was good to see.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
the reference tracks were interesting.
Yeah, have you ever been in the studio when people are making history?
I haven't, no.
You've never felt that?
No, I haven't.
It's nice, man.
Can imagine, man,
different.
especially if you're the one producing. It's sick.
Yeah. It's different. It's different. Like I related to a lot of the stuff that I saw. I didn't
I
see
can
the
imagine.
stuff that you were talking about. No.
You didn't see the reference track for Kanye?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Well, people didn't know that he made the track. So it was
What track
funny.
did he make?
I'll have to check it for you. I'll have to check it for you.
Yeah. Have you ever seen any behind the scenes of you and your legacy? Obviously, mash tongue, British heritage, and that.
So what are you asking?
Did you ever? I just wanted to sweep you up before I continued, did it? Did anybody take any behind the scenes stuff? Got any lost tapes?
Probably somewhere. But the problem was, I don't know whether everybody's like this yet, but like we wasn't like aware of what was going on while we was doing it. So we never really documented things. Does that make sense? There will be stuff around, people that's got them. I'm saying like we ain't got them. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like a backlog or a history of the things that we done. To say go through the archives and boom, boom, boom. So there's probably stuff out there, but I ain't got that much of it, to be honest with you.
It was Yikes, by the way. The reference track. For
What track
Kanye
is that?
Was Yikes.
Sing it?
No.
Is this Kurt Cobain thing?
No, Kanye West.
Kurt's Cobain or Cash?
I thought you said he was Mags's boy.
Cash.
You said Drake, Mags's boy.
Yeah, Drake.
Got his teeth in him. Okay.
Oh, did you do the
100 gigs thing.
Are you talking about that?
Yeah, we're talking about it
Did
now.
you see any of it?
Yeah.
No, I just heard something like No Face, I think it's called.
What was that?
One of them songs. He's got leaked songs, in it.
No, he didn't leak it. He's released it.
What do you mean he
There's
released it?
He released it. He released 100 gigs worth of shit.
I thought he leaked it.
No, he released on the website everything.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There's a whole website full of hours of footage and three tracks. Housekeeping knows with Lotto, Blue, Green, and Red, and It's Up.
So where'd No Face come from then?
I don't know about No Face. I was listening to what that is.
Do you think it's part of some sort of strategy?
Yeah.
What do you think it is? Get into
With what I told you. It was, look, this is me in Views. This is me in Take Care. This is me when I made Hotline Bling. This is me authentically. I'm not a paedophile like you lot keep on singing.
Oh, is that why you think he did it?
Yeah, I definitely think it's to show another side to him. It's to show the
You
inside.
think he thought that people thought that he had little kids in the studio?
No, I'm saying
Why, what other side does it show? What does the footage show?
it shows him coming up with Hotline Bling. It shows him working on Views. It shows him working on some footage, some songs to Take Care. It's him playing games like Steph Curry. This has got background stuff of him of just being a regular human being. So I feel like that's what I'm saying. It's to remind people of, yo, this is the Drake you lot fell in love with.
Oh, did it work? Do you like him again?
I think it would definitely bring back nostalgic feels for his fans. I definitely think it's not a bad
Serious?
shot.
It touched you.
That's not what I said.
What did he say?
I said it bring back nostalgic feels for his fans. I think it's a good strategy. Is it working? No. I still think Not Like Us is still trying. But it's not, like I said to Brent earlier, if Drake releases a banger, and I mean a banger, we're all back to singing along with Drake. Just don't rap for a minute, just sing. Just get back to your R&B shit.
He shouldn't rap?
Not for a moment, not for a bit. We need to sing. Nah, we need to sing.
You're bluffing. We need
We
Drake.
don't need rap.
We need Drake. Drake is a rapper.
Keep making me dance, waving my hands, and it won't be no threat. You know what I mean?
Is that Drake?
Yeah, no, it's Kendrick.
Oh, okay. Is that still Not Like Us?
I don't like Drake when you act tough. You know what I mean? That's what Kendrick's he's telling him for real. I mean, just stick to the singing. Anyway, next album or EP that I wanted to review is Xavier Omar and LA, Truth Be Told EP. Now, this easily gets a 4 out of 5 rotations for me. I think it's about 4 tracks long. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a nice little break from Cash's Eat Pussy album. I've been a big fan of Xavier since like 2013 when he done an album. Or no, he featured on the album with Sango. But yeah, Xavier's just been on a roll, man. Starts off with the track Vulnerable, produced by Esther. The whole EP is smooth. If you're a fan of Alex Isley, Aaron Ray, Sir, then definitely give this EP a spin. It was just through and through. No skips. Sorry, 5 tracks. All right, maybe not no skips, but the album is definitely hot. It's only about 15 minutes long. It's only a short EP, but it's hard. Definitely sick. A shame, Brent, you couldn't listen to it.
Yeah.
With it being 15 minutes, I think it would have been something you'd mess with. It's just Xavier Omar's just like wholesome vibes, man, wholesome R&B vibes. Just smooth vocals, smooth beats. Yeah, if you do get time anytime soon, I'd definitely say give it a spin.
All right, well, you know what to do next time if you want me to listen to music.
Say that again?
You know what to do next time if you want me to participate in this conversation. All right, so whilst we're here, before Ramsey moves on to put you on, I want everybody to check out this joint. Ed gracefully and graciously recommended that the TDA community listen to this. He dropped it on Discord, and I happened to click it and play it, and it was straight fire.
Shout out to Ed.
No skips whatsoever. I do believe that this is going to grow in my estimation. The more I play it, I've already put Stephen on it. Stephen said 100% this is straight fire. He also is a music connoisseur.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how you pronounce it. Lona or Luna?
I'll say
L-L-O-N-A. Huh?
Lona?
Lona. Cool.
I thought you said his name was Gully God.
Gully Sir.
I definitely say God. I will not blaspheme in that manner. Golly God. Galisa. And
And it's called Homeless.
Whole album.
Yeah. Please check it out. It is absolutely amazing. It should have been on rotation, but it isn't because we got haters in the room. But I told Ramsey I'm gonna have a word with Ed to ask him for help. To help Ramsey, that's what I meant, not to help me. I don't need any help. I'll see what Ed says.
What'd you say?
I'll see what Ed says.
Cool. Right.
Oh,
So-
sorry. I would give that four rotations.
The album, yeah?
4 rotations.
Okay.
Like I said, it might grow in my estimation.
Okay, cool.
The more I play it.
Sick.
Very
So,
good.
Then the next track I was going to lead on to was Lana Still Scared, which I believe is the first track of the album, right?
Yes, the first track.
Cool.
Steven said, just imagine starting the album with that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Marks,
Yes, sir.
what did you think of Galisa?
It's Golisa.
My bad. What did you think of Galisa?
I listened to the album.
No, the song. The song that we played.
Was that one on Put You On?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That one was Still Scared.
Still Scared.
That song, I gave it 4 rotations.
Okay. All right. I gave it 3.5. Very vulnerable track. Very nice little bop. I enjoyed it. The next track was. Should I do it in the order you played it in, Brent? You played it in a different order than I sent
For
it.
his benefit, sure.
Yeah, cool. So the next track was, I believe it was Shanae, right? Favorite song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brent?
I gave that a 3.
Okay. Marks?
I gave it 2 rotations.
Okay, cool. I gave it 4. Track after that was Shanae.
Okay, Shanae.
Shanae Fogo, Fading. Brent? Third track.
I gave that 3 rotations.
Okay. Brent?
I also gave that 3 rotations.
3. I gave it 3.5. I liked it. Done a bit of research on her. She's only got about 14,000 listeners on Spotify at the moment.
Interesting.
I'm definitely looking
Very
forward to the rest of the work.
Based on our conversations, very interested.
She's I think she's from Sweden. I think her dad is Jamaican, raised in Nottingham, and her mum was from Sweden. She was raised up in Sweden, so she's still relatively new. But yeah, definitely a good find, a good shout.
See what you
That's a
did?
nice song.
That's content. You see how you heard that track, weren't aware of the artist, so you decided to do a little research, and you can put that up and say, all right, cool, here, people, and give that little information too, in your fancy way. That's content.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. You know, you started doing the content game.
Hmm?
You started doing the content game.
I've seen this content.
I'm telling
I've
you,
seen rotation content. It was good.
send me the videos and I'll put it on Twitter.
Okay.
Music
Yeah.
reviewing and that.
It will stretch a bit.
Cool. We'll do.
There's not a lot of people that
There's precisely.
go out of their way to do stuff
There's
like that as well, so.
literally a field right there for you, and you've got the light skin privilege thing going on.
All
And
right.
you rock your head in a
All
way
right.
that you understand
Okay.
music,
So
you
the
know?
next track,
There weren't one more, was there?
there is the wild
Can I
card.
put you on? Oh,
The wild card.
I didn't even.
The wild card
Very
is
cheeky.
Madlib, Road of the Lonely Ones. Brent,
It's a good beat, but like, what
that's
we doing,
exactly what it is.
like? Huh?
That's exactly what it is.
How many rotations did you give it?
I gave it 3.5 because the beat's wavy. It just needs
Vocals.
it just needs vocals. The beat's wavy. It needs vocals.
All right, cool. But,
It needs
so,
to be finished.
so how many rotations did you give it?
3.5.
3.5. Okay, cool. Marks.
if I'm just critiquing it as a beat, I'd probably go 3.5, 4 rotations. But
Very nice.
as a whole experience, that's what I was supposed to digest. I'm giving it 2.
Okay. So just for
fair.
context,
fair.
Madlib released a whole EP of beats, right? So such as many other beat artists do. So Alchemist does the same, Sango does the same, Kate Schneider does the same, it's a whole beat of instrumentals. When I was talking to Marks earlier, surprisingly, so to me, he thinks anyone who sits down and listens to a beat of instrumentals or a tape of instrumentals is a psychopath.
No.
If they're not creating
Because
music.
classical music,
Huh?
like, do you listen to big band? Not big band, but like orchestral music.
No, in my spare time, I've listened to it before.
Okay.
I know what it is, but it's not something that I would put on.
Because a lot of soundtracks and stuff, it's just music.
Yeah,
There's no lyrics at all.
I'm not putting on just music unless I want to create.
And then you can sit down and listen to jazz. Don't tell me. Without vocals, 100% you can.
That's a good point. Hold on. That's a good point.
But I'm not putting on just music
Fair.
unless
I
I want
get
to
you. I
create.
get the clarification.
Like me
I get the
personally.
distinction, man.
So, all right. So, Brent, in saying that then, seeing as how you can listen to jazz, just instruments, just beats, right? What's the issue with the Madlib track then?
it needs vocals.
It needs it.
Yeah, 100%.
My thing was I wasn't ready for it.
The type of track that is, it needs vocals.
When he's giving me the track and then it stopped and like we're like a minute into it, I'm like, this ain't the song. You're like, it is the song. I'm like, but I ain't even heard no vocals yet. You're like, that's what it is. I was like, what are we doing there?
So what you're there telling me, he released a beat tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the beat tape will be taken by people who rap or sing over beat tapes, and they use it.
Is this like a new thing for you, lot?
Brother, what do you say? I'm a producer.
Hold on. Is the whole prospect of it being an album and being released, having a full release of just being beats, a producer doing what he does best? Is that like a
When
new
I used to
concept
go
for
and
you
get
lot?
their mixtapes of just beats, yeah. I
Not-
was
not-
making
not-
shit. I was
Not
doing-
Ghetto Coyote, like fucking,
I'm just saying, innit?
not
I'm not
Nutty
listening to-
Violins.
I'm not listening
Penguin
to no
rhythm.
instrumentals, bruv. Why the hell am I listening to instrumentals for?
The same way you listen to a jazz album for.
I wouldn't listen to a jazz album.
Okay, all right.
I like
Okay.
obviously sounds that's jazz influenced. You know what I'm trying to say? That I'm not. I'm not consuming music like that. There's no world where I'm gonna listen to where I'm gonna put something on and there's no vocals
Okay.
unless I want to create.
Listen, I don't mind listening to just instrumentals. It's nice sometimes. I guess it's just me.
So did you love
Different strokes,
Andre
different flows.
3000's flute album? Go on, why are you looking at it for?
'Cause it's an acquired taste. It's just a flute, innit? I like proper beats, drums, I like samples. Like that's more my type of shit. Flute has never really been my. It's never really been my thing. It's never really been my thing.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm starting to gauge your lot's taste a lot more. Is it a beat? Is it a beat? The beat tape thing, is that something you would acquire or you would attribute to like a hip hop head or backpacker rap type thing? Am I making sense?
Maybe, but just say it differently.
So you always joke about how I like the underground dungeon rap
Yes.
backpack shit.
Yeah.
Is that related to it?
I don't know, because the example you've given me of an instrumental that doesn't need vocals is in the style that I know you listen to.
Yes. And all the others that I mentioned is in the style of this too as well, to be fair.
So you're not beating the charges.
I'm not. I've never beaten the charges, unfortunately. But
Apparently it's pronounced Lona.
Loner,
That's what Ed said.
as in Loner.
That's what he said.
Loner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Loner. Where's he from again? I'm interested to find out.
Content piece.
Yes. Give me a sec, guys. So he's got 500,000 listeners, which is pretty good. Is a Kogi native. Am I saying that right? Steeped in northern culture through his formative years in the Kano State, Nigeria.
All right.
Mm.
His voice, I can hear struggle. And I love when I hear that in the music.
It was vulnerability is what I liked. It's the vulnerability. Hearing the struggle, I guess so, but it's the fact that he was open enough to say what he'd done, especially in the track that was on Put You On. It's having an artist be open and vulnerable enough to discuss themes that are very, very personal to him, is what rang with me. It wasn't just flex shit, bullshit, da 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 da. Lona is an Afro-pop artist whose authenticity shines through his music, with introspective lyricism that chronicles the life of the modern-day youth. Lona is the voice of reason for the fearless youth determined to find their peace in the world. To find their place in the world. Yeah, definitely a good shout. What's up?
I don't know. Did Lauren recommend something for us to listen to as well? I'm trying to gauge what she's saying with Ed. Thrown in my 2 pence with you, but it's all good.
What, did she give something to Ed?
I don't know, but Lauren, if you can help Ramsey too, as well as Ed, I will be very appreciative.
Guy's a fucking troll.
I'll be very appreciative. We've got some good music people in the community
Yeah, for real.
that could help you. Good. I'm liking that you're not shying away from accepting help. All right, then. Thank you very much for that riveting segment, and let's push on to the last headlines. Wait a minute. Wasn't Lauren supposed to contact Emmanuel to roll through?
I'm talking about that stuff, please.
No, I'm just speaking out loud. I'm not talking to you about it. Gosh. God damn. Angry man. All right, sorry, Max.
All right, what was our last headline for the day? More trigger warnings. Solingen.
Nailed it.
Solingen. Where is that? What's Solingen? Solingen. Is that a place?
Let me just see.
It's in Germany. Is it Solingen?
Ah.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying it right.
Yeah, Solingen. Just say Solingen.
Okay, so
No, fair. You pronounced it. It's cool, man.
well, there's been a stabbing over there, an attack, and the suspect's believed to be a member of the Islamic State. So a suspect arrested over a stabbing rampage in the western German city of Solingen is thought to be a member of Islamic State. Federal prosecutors have said after Friday's attack in which 3 people died and 8 were injured. Dusseldorf police and prosecutors said in a joint statement early on Sunday that the suspect in custody was a 26-year-old Syrian man who had turned himself in. A spokesperson for German federal prosecutors who have taken over the investigation of the case also said the man was suspected of being a member of the Islamic State. The extremist group on Saturday claimed responsibility for the attack without providing any evidence. North Rhine-Westphalia's Interior Minister, Herbert Röhl, told the ARD broadcaster late on Saturday that the authorities spent the day following a hot lead that led to the arrest. Police found at least 1 weapon that may have been used in the alleged assault and are analysing it for DNA traces. Authorities set up a website for people who send footage. What's that?
Oh.
Are they all biscotti? No. Let's see. They look the same.
Happy birthday to you. Come on.
Pumpkin spice.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Moggs. Happy birthday to you.
Cheers, big guys. These ones ain't mine.
Sound mad ungrateful. Fucking mad.
What? No, that's a pumpkin spice. That's not mine. Trust
It
me.
is, man.
No, this is mine. Biscoff.
There's pumpkin spice and there's Biscoff. Apparently, pumpkin spice is the next best thing.
Is it?
She said it is. Mel said that pumpkin spice will blow your mind.
Alright, I'm gonna try it then.
She said it is right for the pum pum father. She didn't say that. We got some vegan joints too.
Alright.
So thank you very much,
Thanks,
Mel.
Mel.
Thank you, Mel.
Mybaker.co.
I've never tried the stuff, you know. I'm excited. I've never tried the stuff.
But you have to connect through her because obviously Mybaker.co is a massive organization. It has people all over the UK like baking. So if you want her to bake it, which that's Mel.
That's her, yeah?
That's Mel.
Nah, I've never tried that stuff, so I'm gassed. I'm gassed.
All right.
Look forward to it.
Well, seeing as Miles not here, you can have the vegan options.
Come on.
All right. All right. Sorry, are we still in the headlines?
Alright then, cool. Sorry, I got lost. Sabotage. All right, cool. Our next headline is oh shit, sorry, it's loud. Is about Mike Lynch yacht sinking. So there's a manslaughter probe to look at the crew's responsibility. A manslaughter investigation has been launched following the deaths of 7 people on board the Bayesian.
Yeah, Bayesian?
No,
Oh, yeah, reading it wrong? Hold up.
Bayesian super yacht, which sank off the coast of Sicily. It's a Bayesian. No?
Let me just see where you're reading from.
Italian public prosecutor Ambrogio Cartosio. Huh?
Bayesian.
Bayesian, isn't it, right?
Yeah, Bayesian.
Yeah, see. From nearby town, Termini Emersi said his office has opened an initial investigation into manslaughter and negligent shipwreck. At a press conference, prosecutors were asked about the Bayesian's crew's responsibilities, considering all but one survived. Prosecutors said they were concentrating on this particular aspect. They want to discover how much they knew and to what extent all the people were warned. No specific suspects have been named so far. And our last headline of the day is about Jermaine Jenas admits to inappropriate messages. So Jermaine has admitted to sending inappropriate messages to a woman he was sacked by the BBC. The former footballer worked as a pundit on Match of the Day and was a co-host on the One Show before his BBC contract was terminated over allegations about his behaviour. In an interview with The Sun on Friday, Jenas insisted nothing physical ever happened, but confessed to cheating on his wife. He said, "I'm not proud of what I wrote and what I said. This is all on me, and I fully accept there is a level of responsibility that needs to be upheld when you're a member of the BBC." Jenas insisted, "I did nothing illegal," and argued the messages were with 2 consenting adults. With one, she made it clear she was interested, he added. Apologising to his family and friends and colleagues, the 41-year-old father, married father of 4, said, "I have let myself down, my family, my friends and my colleagues down, and I owe everyone an apology, especially the woman with whom I was messaging. I am so sorry." It's sad when this stuff happens, you know. Man get caught cheating and got to start saying all this foolishness. Well, firstly, he didn't even cheat, he was just texting gal. Man just got caught texting gal, full-blown adults talking about then you got to bring everybody into this. I let my family down, my friends down, my colleagues down. Like, shut up, man. No, you didn't, man. Like, don't let them do you like this, man. Like, no, you never. Like, these people are sick. These people are sick. They're gonna mash up his whole livelihood, yeah, because he's texting the one gal a couple cranny things. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair, man. It's not fair, man. Man just gotta go and sit down and read statements and all that and move like, is this camera on me?
Question, Ramsey.
Yeah.
Is it over if a companion of yours looks to text and flirt and quote unquote cheat in the flirting? Obviously, it's being classified as cheating, right? I don't know what was sent.
But yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Let's just say it wasn't nude pics that was sent. Let's just say
Yeah.
it was just like flirty conversation back and forth.
What's flirty? Fuck it. If it's something I deem flirty, if it's something that I deem flirty, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Like, is it grounds for
Breaking up,
yeah?
I have to see what's going on. If it was done with the intention of cheating, and I just happened to catch it early, then yeah.
So is there a scenario where it's not done with the intention of cheating? Because the act itself, you're not calling cheating.
But again, it's hard for me to probably properly give an answer without the full context. But I don't know, just being like tee isn't that deep? You know what I mean? That's just, I guess, because women could be nice to a guy and they take it as flirting regardless.
Cool, but suppose she was actually flirting.
If it was that Cash Cobain text is getting sent, then no, we're not.
Is it possible for your woman to flirt and you still not break up with her? Do you flirt and not see it as you cheating?
I don't flirt.
I understand there's rules and regulations, but this is tough. You know, people built up whole families, all these things, and you're gonna go and pop it all down because of a little flirting. Like,
You know,
I don't understand what we're doing here.
some people are really flirty characters, right? And they do it with any and everybody, just as long as it is that you have their attention.
But what you're saying is very different to you getting in a relationship with someone who you know to be flirty and someone who you know can come across as that,
Yeah.
and then developing a relationship with someone like that and then getting angry about something that you knew was a part of their character, versus someone who doesn't flirt, now flirting with someone.
Yeah.
So there's two separate.
Yeah. Is there any world where she would send a suggestive picture?
Oh no,
and
no,
you'll
no.
Stay
No.
together.
No. There isn't.
Is it because you wouldn't do it?
I mean, man sending dick pic anyways is fucking
I didn't
wrong.
see a dick pic. Let's say it's just like a print.
No.
So if you got a wife, okay, well, you're married. So as a wife, what level is that?
As a wife, personally, as a wife.
Yeah. So what about the I just got out of the shower, towel on, you can see top of the thigh. The only skin you can see between thigh and knee, just this little bar here, and the picture's that way. Is that too much?
Well, she's taking a selfie of herself.
No, she ain't self. It's looking at to the room, but you can just see where the towel stops to the top of the knee. Small piece of thigh.
I'm confused. It's a picture
Small
she's sending.
range. Yes, that's in front of her. Her face ain't in it. There's a towel on. You can see the only skin you can see is the gap between the top of the towel and the knee.
So
like
she,
this.
all right. So she's okay.
She sent the picture at this facing this way. You can see the gap between the top of the knee and the towel. It's clear she's in the towel, but all you can see is the couple of inches between the top of the thigh and the knee. Just this little gap here. That's what you can see. Is that?
She sent it to another guy.
Yeah.
The fuck you sending that for?
Know what I'm saying?
The fuck you sending that for?
To entice him, obviously.
No,
You know
that's
what
what I'm saying. Exactly. So it's over. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying?
Nah.
Like, the picture's not mad though, innit?
Nah,
Like, it's
but,
not
you,
mad.
but you know what that means.
You can bust
though.
case off that, what I'm saying.
No, you can't bust no fucking case, bruv. No way. No way. In my bedroom. No,
man's adding more.
Man.
Man's got to add more to get the
In
big
my
minute. What, my
bedroom,
room?
with my fucking patter rugs, in my room, with my vinyls. No, you're your fucking mind. And you'd be the same. You'd be exactly the same.
I spent too much time this weekend thinking about you and your lifestyle, right? And I think I need to rejig how I look at you.
Okay.
Because many times when it is that you make your statements, right, I think people, they just assume that you need to think like them and you need to live like them, right? And the people in which you're dealing with or who you're dealing with also need to think like them, right? But then I thought, wait a minute. I know people who never want to get married. I know people who are not interested in getting with a woman, lying, as in lying, telling fibs to a woman. They're completely upfront, right? And I know women who never want to get married, who are not interested in this monogamy crap, right? They just want to live life, right? So why can't you all meet? Why can't no? I deeped him like, Marx is not a bad guy.
I'm not.
Marx is just a different youth. And there are different youths out there for Marx. The bad thing is if it is that you now get with
Different women out there for mugs.
different youths, like
Okay.
interchangeable.
yeah, I was
What
with you.
you
I was with you.
wanted to do, I don't know what you're doing. I've lost my train of thought now. And I was praising him as well.
I'm
You
good
are
G. I've just
enemy.
misunderstood.
You're an enemy. 100%.
You were saying,
But it's a bad thing if it is that you now look to lie to women, trying to tell them that you are about monogamy and this, that, and the next.
You see?
thing. That's the wickedness. But
That's-
if it is that you're not, no. You're allowed to live your life. You're alternative. It's just an alternative viewpoint,
Literally.
alternative mindset, and you're allowed to do that.
Because knowledge is power. So if I give you all the relative information, then you've got a decision with you what you have to make,
Yeah.
whether you want to be in
Yeah,
my
you're
life
not
or
doing
not.
anything
I'm not
bad,
doing
you know?
anything
'Cause
wrong.
You're telling them, stay away from me if it is that you're on this. Do you understand? And like I said, there are women out there just like him. So why should we demonize them?
who the fuck? No one's demon. Like I said earlier, with the girl that's flirtatious from the beginning. If you met
No, I'm not
Mark,
connected. Don't make it about
where,
you. Don't make
right,
it about you.
when you're meeting someone and they tell you what they are from the get-go, you can't then get angry at them for being the person they said they're gonna be. So Mark's from the beginning, if he's telling you, boom, I do this, I do that, and you get in a relationship with him, trying to change him, then you played yourself. That's my point.
Are you open to change?
And me?
Yeah. Because life is good for you.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Until it's not. Until your mind changes and you want different things, right?
I'm open to change. I'm always open to change. Life's true. It's a fluid society we're living in. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, and I guess it's that you might look to tell people if it is that you want to secure something. If you know full well they're not going to get with you if it is that they think that you're not open to change, you'd be like, yeah, I'm open to change. You know,
No, but you got to be
I need
open.
convincing.
Yeah, I just need convincing. You got to be open.
So you want to try to convince me?
Yeah. I'm open to change.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's get to the reaction.
All right, then. That's what I came here for.
Yeah. I use the word love because I love.
Wait, you do?
Yeah, I love.
You use the word
No,
love
you
all
don't
the
say
time.
it though.
What do you mean?
You don't do it just to, like I asked you.
No, what? No, I don't lie.
Okay. All right,
No.
good.
You're not getting what he's saying. Because the question you asked, he's just told you, yes, I do that.
No, he asked, do I tell girls I love them just to smash them? And no, I do not do that.
You said you don't lie.
I don't lie.
So if you love them and you want to smash them, you're going to do exactly what he's saying.
But I was not lying. I was
No,
not telling
Two
them.
things can be true. No, I
Don't do
did I
that.
say
Yeah,
lie?
I get what you're
Did I
saying.
say
I
lie?
get what you're
Did
saying.
you ask him
I
to
get what
lie?
you're saying. I
No,
get what
he
you're
didn't
saying.
say that. Don't go
Don't
for
do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
100%.
Don't do that. No. Because now I get. I
Yes.
clocked.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck about how you're feeling in the moment, cuz. That's what I'm asking you, boy. I'm asking you. That's fucking crazy. Hey, do you not? Hey, let's stop. I don't know how
This guy is
that's
too
dirty
cerebral.
macking.
You know? It's crazy.
That's dirty macking. I ain't gonna do that.
Let's get into the reaction, people.
All right.
There was a great weekend of football, man.
The stage is live for those who want to participate in this. Thank you. All right. It was a long weekend of football. A good weekend of football.
There was a good weekend of football, man. It's only our second one, man, but we're back, man. It feels right again. More of the same, more disappointment, more bullshit. But let's get into it, man. So on Saturday, you know what? Yeah, let me just run through all the fixtures and maybe we'll just have a little gist about all of them, innit? All right, cool. Let's go from Saturday, the early kickoff. We had Brighton Hove Albion versus Manchester United. Brighton Hove Albion beat Manchester United 2-1. They got the winner in the 95th minute, the depths of injury time. That was it was an all right game. There was a Simon in there. I was gonna say United were unlucky not to win it, but I think unlucky might be a bit harsh on Brighton. Brighton were good. They earned their 3 points, and I think essentially deserved it. They played some decent stuff. United were good as well, you know. Some of the best pressing I've seen from them forever, and I could tell they're not used to working that hard because the first half they was busted. Should have took their chances. Execution, man. Preparation and that execution. Just that's what the problem was. Too many offsides. You get me? Not sharp enough. Rashford and them man there. But they had goals disallowed. The Xerxes one was tough. I don't say it was harsh because rules are rules, but that was tough to take. We thought we won the game in the last minute. Again, which kind of would have been deserved. Whoever took the 3 points out of there would have deserved it. It was that kind of game. You know what I'm trying to say? But
Last minute, you know.
yeah, last minute. But yeah, man. What's mad is, even though you can see little improvements under United, like little things that are different, there's still things there that are not good. That was from last year. But it's all a build up, innit? So the gaffer's not really going to get no time. You know what I'm trying to say? Because we've got Liverpool next week. You lose to Liverpool, you get 2 losses in your first 3. You're under pressure already. Like, that's bonkers. So we have to see how it goes.
Are you calling it?
Calling what?
You losing to Liverpool?
No, I think we beat Liverpool 1-0.
Where y'all playing?
I'll never know.
Oh.
I'll never know. Probably Liverpool. But I think we do it 1-0. Okay, we had Crystal Palace versus West Ham. West Ham beat Palace 2-0. Palace have had a decent record against West Ham of recent history, I'm sure, especially at Selhurst Park. And that game could have went either way as well. Palace was in it.
Wait a minute.
What?
Mel gave me more than I bought.
That's all right. What are you moaning for?
I only just clocked.
That's cool. Big up Mel.
No, thank you very much, Mel.
Big up, Mel.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can just get a whole box.
That's for me. It's my birthday.
For me, it's my birthday.
I love you, Mel. And I love you for Mags too. And Gina and Esther and Emmanuel and Ramsey.
Big up Mel. So yeah, Palace played some decent stuff because they got a decent team. They done all right, but second half, I think West Ham turned the screw on them. I see Wan-Bissaka looking good. Obviously, Bowen and that's doing his thing. They're all right team. So yeah, they got done up like a kipper. You get me? West Ham still ain't played the full strength team or started them anyway, so they're looking all right. There was Fulham versus Leicester. Fulham beat them 2-1. I didn't catch any of that game, to be totally honest with you. Man City beat Ipswich Town 4-1. That was funny because Ipswich scored the first goal. So they got gassed. They thought, yeah, it's different. You get me? Premier League new boys were going to go in there, but their man just turned the screw. More the same.
No, they look for that. Did you watch it?
What, the game?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it, no.
They're very, very stupid. Very, very stupid.
What, in the way that they approached the game?
No, after they went up, they started doing this whole playing up for the back crap, and they're not equipped to do that. And that's how it is that they came back and then pam them with 3 goals in 4 minutes.
Oh, from them trying to play out and press it from the front and that?
Not all of them, but,
Yeah, but-
once it is that you're shocked, you're finished afterwards.
Yeah.
3 goals in 4 minutes, and then they only scored 1 more, like at the end of the game. So you know that's when the damage was done. It's nonsense.
Okay. Forest beat Southampton 1-0. Didn't catch any of that. Ange Ball was cooking. They beat Everton. Spurs beat Everton 4-0. I saw some of that game, some of them goals. I just see Van den Ven, that run they went on to set up Son. He might be the fastest white man in the world.
Yeah.
He's going to get hamstring injuries all season because I don't think the white man's body's set up to run that quick. The hammies ain't hamming like that.
Is he faster than Owen?
I don't know, but Van den Ven is fast though. You get me? Van den Ven is fast. But Suma scored a nice goal as well. Did you see Zuma's goal?
No.
Hit that one top stanch. They done all right. Over there. And then in the evening, on Saturday evening, we had Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Aston Villa versus Arsenal was a good game. It was a proper heavyweight fixture on a sense of that showed you, I tweeted it afterwards, man, it's heavyweight boxing. Heavyweight boxing could be done in one punch. No matter which way it's going or whatever, it's dangerous. You could be losing the whole fight and knock a man out. This is real heavyweight boxing. And that's what that Arsenal game reminded me of, because that was 2 good teams. It was a good game. And Villa was very much, I don't even want to say in the game like that, like to say they were struggling. They had opportunities to take the lead and it probably would have been a totally different game. You get what I'm trying to say? That Ollie Watkins chance, I can't believe he done that. Like, genuinely can't believe he done that. That was terrible. And then there was another one. The first one he missed. The second one he missed, it was at 0-0 as well, wasn't it? Where Raya made that dope double save with the deflection from Onana.
I wouldn't say he missed it.
You say what missed it? Who?
I would say Rhea saved it.
No, he missed it. He headed it directly at him. There was so much goal to aim for. He missed it. But Raya did save it too. It was a dope save. You get me? And that was at 0-0 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't want to say they was in like to say they was in it, like to say they was hanging on. It was a very good game. But then once Arsenal scored, it's over, man. Done deed, man. And give them the second one.
Trossard came on and was cold.
Trossard
First touch as well, you know.
Yeah, Trossard is big business. Trossard is big business. So yeah, punched them in their mat, knocked them the hell out, and then that was it, done. But it was a good game. You just should be happy with them 3 points. Take that away because that could have went anyway. And earlier on in the season as well, to see where you stand, that was an impressive performance and result for me. You get me? Especially just because Villa done so well. That flipping Morgan, what's his name?
The Johnson. Is it Johnson or Jones?
Morgan
Jones?
It's not Jones. Morgan Jordan?
Could be.
I'll be honest with you. I did not know
He's good, man.
I did not know that you existed before that game kicked off. I ain't seen him nowhere. I ain't even heard of his name. I already come from Man City or something like that. Because even some of them other Villa boys like Ramsey and all that, I'm aware of them. I'm talking about, you don't know how much I like and watch football.
Yeah.
I don't know this youth. I don't know how come he slipped through man's radar. Like, I don't know the youth. So it was so surreal and weird to watch him playing, yeah, in such a big game, yeah, and being like the star of the show.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? You're like being the genuine star of the show, and I'm looking and I'm saying, who on earth is this you? This stuff don't happen. You can't just come to the Prem.
Rogers. Yeah.
Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
Man said Morgan Jordan, I'm taking a piss.
I said Jones. So yeah, man.
Ice cold. I'll be watching more Villa games from now on anyway because he's on player cam, because he's on my radar. Like I said, first, as crazy as it sounds, first time I'm seeing Donny. I don't know where I've been or what I've been doing, but he put in a performance. Best player on the pitch for me. Easy.
Yeah.
Like, absolute cooking. Nana's a beast as well, man. I told you lot about Nana. You said, don't want to listen to me, man. Nana's a fucking beast.
What are you talking about? I told you I wanted him at Arsenal.
Okay, then you got sense too. Then.
Yeah, man.
Nana's a problem, man. He's cold, Brent.
He is.
Cold. What's Ed saying? Are we all in agreement Haaland is going to get to 100 Premier League goals this season? Bro needs like 35 total and he's already on 4. We know he's got at least another 3 hat-tricks loading. Yeah, what's he on, like 66 and 67 or something like that? I don't know if he does it this season, because if he does it this season, that's saying City's just 30 winning the league, innit? Or 35 league goals and he don't win it. Haaland can't get 35 league goals in the Man City team. He has to do it.
Look at this one.
Watching and gist. Rogers is good.
Shit, watch football. What?
Don't do it like that.
What? And Aston Villa too? Yeah, she don't know about no Rodgers.
Yeah, so that was a good game there. And then on Saturday we had Bournemouth and Newcastle. They drew 1-1. There was a late bit of drama. Bournemouth thought they took it in the end with a goal in like the 90-something minute late into injury time. But VAR come and said they deemed it to be a handball. I thought it was the top of the shoulder. I thought it was going to stand. But VAR said, no. And then Wolverhampton and Chelsea played. They got beat 6-2. I was out at that point. And then I saw that it was 2-2. So I thought, let me get home quickly and watch the rest of this. It'll be a good game. I got home and it was 6-2. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Chelsea playing some decent stuff, man.
Yeah. In attack.
DCF is saying Lukaku left Chelsea, Osherman looking to go. Should Arsenal put in a bid or should we go for a winger? I don't understand how you watch football. You didn't see what happened in African nations. Osherman is not it.
I don't see it either.
You are sick.
I don't see it either.
No one should buy Osherman. Like, nobody. Not no Arsenal, not no Chelsea, not no one. Like, he's not it. And I'm not even gonna, that's not even to say like he couldn't get goals or score goals or whatever, but he's not it. Like, but go off, man. Go get him.
Yeah, I don't personally see it.
Osherman is not it, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, brother. That's not your story. But yeah, man, I was never worried about Chelsea as everybody else was, and I've always said it's because Maresca's so style based. Yeah, it's like so heavy on his style with control and possession like that. He's gonna go in there and change everything. So there's gonna be a lot of growing pains. So all them funny results in pre-season and stuff like that, it's because of their philosophies and that they got to put in there and the whole and like just the way that the ideologies of playing with the ball and stuff. So all that stuff was always gonna happen. It didn't mean that they was terrible, and there's always been a bunch of talent there. You get me, young talent. They keep buying people. So I was never worried from them pre-season results like everybody was. I was just more intrigued and interested just to see what's gonna happen, to see what's gonna look like. Maybe they need a better challenge against a topper team to see, but even so, against that Wolverhampton, they played some good stuff, and if that's what they're going to be on, if that's the mindset of the manager, and that's the kind of stuff that he wants to be on, Chelsea are going to be decent this season, popping the ball about, creating opportunities. It was looking good, man. It was looking good, and then last but not least, Liverpool beat Brentford 2-0. What I don't like about Liverpool is they're not the finished article, not by a long shot. Obviously, they got a new gaffer there. So, same with like Chelsea and that. You got to give these men time to get ready and that. But I think he looks all right, man, from the beginning, man. Like, Slot looks like he plays some half-decent stuff, man.
All right.
It's like a mix and blender, the rock and roll thing, the pressing thing, but they can get down and play football when they're ready. It just looks all right, man. I don't know.
So tell me, is that slot football? Is it slot or slot?
I'm going to say Slot because it's just easier for me.
Or is that just Liverpool? Is that still, what's his name?
Jurgen. No, because it's different to the way Jurgen sets up the midfield, the way Jurgen, even the way
What I'm
Jurgen...
saying, how can he come in so quickly, have a short time, and just change the football completely?
You're right, it's because the ideas behind it are not too dissimilar from what's going on. A lot of the top teams in the world play with the same way, with the control and the pressing and the... You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's a lot of similarities between the top teams, so it's not too far removed from what they were doing before, because it's not too different. Like, it's just tweaked a little bit. Like,
Only Arteta was able to come in a short space of time and change the philosophy. And even that's rubbish because it took a while. And he had to change the personnel.
I think Liverpool.
But you've got the same personnel at Liverpool.
Liverpool play some decent stuff, man.
Very.
Like, some decent stuff.
Very.
It's like it's in spells, but when you see it, you like,
Like something I saw, and that was Wenger ball.
What, from Liverpool?
The pop and ooh, Salah. That was Wenger ball.
It's good to see. I think, I'm not going to lie, I think this is going to be a decent season. I've seen a lot.
Margs is not a given, you know?
Yeah, I've seen a lot from everyone. Even United, I've seen...
I've seen
some decent... I've seen a lot. There's bits going on. And this is just early, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we've got to go through, get to November and that to kind of see where we are. So we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
It's just a little sparring, just a little jabs and that. But it looks all right.
It does.
From a lot of different teams.
And they've been heavyweight games right from the jump. Next flipping weekend is the same thing. But this weekend is the same thing. It's the same thing.
This weekend's a real Super Sunday, isn't it?
Yes.
I look forward to it, man. Football's back, man.
It's back, man. It's back, baby.
All right, man. Let's get into our wrap-ups.
Right. Do we have it? Yes.
All right, well, that's the end of a great show. Obviously, it was just about Carnival, so some of the headlines was about Carnival, you know, marred with violence and crime is the way Ramsey likes to see it. I don't see it like that, but he's been influenced, which is cool.
Hate to see it from our diversity hire.
Yeah, you actually hate to see it. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, Keir Starmer puts out a warning to the country that things are going to get worse before they get better. Shock. And again, yeah, we had our Notting Hill discourse. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the legacy, the relevance of it. It's all good. It's all good. Don't listen to Ramsey. It's not violent. It's all fun. It's all games. It's great. Ukraine got some new weapons they're toting. Russia, be afraid. Be very afraid. And then, yeah, that's about it. The rest of them are all trigger warnings.
Israel attacked Lebanon.
See, you want to
So
take it there.
Hezbollah's looking to retaliate, but they're retaliating at Israelis' defense and army as opposed to Israel attacking civilians.
That's better.
Yep.
See, there you have it. See, Ramsey's keeping you in the know. And Ramsey done a rotation. Some great new... I had a word I was going to use. I had a word and it's gone. But there's stuff there. There's stuff there, some instrumentals and things.
Thanks again to Ed for always helping out and recommendations. Really, really good. You had a passionate conversation about football from Margs and Brent. They're looking forward to this weekend, which I'm sure all the football heads are.
Football don't do nothing for you at all.
No.
Do any sports?
No. I think I would like boxing and UFC if I knew what time they're on, or if they weren't on.
Are you only child?
Do you find it interesting, Mags?
I think
Like a man that isn't connected to sports at all, like any sports.
Yeah, no, I think it's just weird.
Have you ever met somebody that doesn't listen to music and is not connected to music?
Who doesn't listen to music?
No, music.
And who is connected to music?
Isn't.
Who doesn't listen to music and
Who
isn't
does
connected to
nothing for them.
music? I think it's harder
I heard someone say that, but I can't remember who it was. I heard someone say it to me one time, and I just didn't believe them because I'm thinking that's crazy. Music, like sports, is like, alright, cool.
Yeah,
but
you can get away with it, but music's everywhere, right?
I
And
mean,
music,
It can be everywhere, but looking to actually consume it. as in
oh,
to-
I see. Yeah, I know a
person
few people
doesn't
like
do
that. I know a few people like
Serious?
that. Yeah, they don't consume it. They just, I know, I've met people in my life that just go with what the status quo is giving them. So if the hot 100 is this, or the top 5 is this, top 10 is this, they'll ingest it. Or whatever's big on TikTok, they ingest it.
You see what you're doing? So do they have Spotify?
Yes, they will have Spotify.
See, this person doesn't.
Good person. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They don't
Yeah.
consume music like that.
So-
They would hear it because it's in the world, but they don't consume music.
Yeah.
There's like no point would they go and play music.
Oh, yeah, I don't know anything like that. That's a maniac to me.
Crazy, right?
He thinks you're a maniac for not liking
No,
sports.
he said he thinks I'm weird. For not
Not
liking
the
sports.
beat stuff, not the mixtape.
No, for the
instrumental
sports.
mixtape. Oh, okay.
He said it's weird for me not to be into sports.
Camaraderie. You don't have like problem solving, relationship building, like sports. There's so much that goes into sports that it makes us men.
I'm sure. It's just not done it for me. Maybe because I was a fat kid.
Your cognitive skills, your critical
fat.
thinking.
That's fat.
Oh, was you
You got
fat?
I told you
Pictures.
that. I told you that.
You got pictures?
Nah, I don't think I do.
What, like obese?
Nah. I wasn't like
What did
that.
you say?
What?
You add a T to that?
Just relax, man.
I was good. I liked saying,
You see, Lizzo's losing a lot of weight.
Is it?
She's getting in shape.
but for Ozempic,
I don't know if it's
it's
Ozempic.
Ozempic, man, that shit's everywhere, man.
But she'd been working out. And with Ozempic, you are left with a bubble head, innit?
No, you're left with the gaunt face. What is it? You lose weight everywhere at such a rapid rate, and you could see it because they just left gaunt. Then you'll be able to tell. Yeah, but I don't know. I like rounders and that. I like that shit. But I've just never been into sports. I just don't care about it enough.
As in you'd participate, it just...
Yeah, definitely. There's like a
Did you
game
used to watch
going on.
X Games and that bike and BMX and skateboarding? In
No, I didn't really follow it like that. No, not really. You're really trying to get into the meat, the meat and potatoes.
So when you were fat, that's more interesting to me. Is that when you first met?
No, I say I'm fat. I wasn't like obese, or I wasn't like super overweight.
Are you just fluffy?
Yeah.
Then don't do that, man. Just like co-opting people's struggles and stuff.
Cool.
I have a thing for fluffy girls.
Do you?
Yes, through trauma though.
Oh,
Why trauma?
I think you said this before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, you have.
So I'm not repeating it. I don't know why.
Fluffy girls get a bad rap, man. I don't like the way people talk about them because they're good. They're good. They all got good pom pom. Most of them, anyway. Most of them.
Isn't it the same?
What, the pom poms?
Yeah. How is it different?
I don't know. We're not doing this. Not today. Not on the Lord's Day.
Don't say stuff, right, President. Don't say because I'm curious. It's like I thought it's a hole in it.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I know what I'm like, and we're just gonna.
I have so many clips. You so you're dumb because the week this weekend I'll be like I'm going to put it out. And I'm gonna be so creative with the little clips I put in between and whatnot. Oh my gosh.
Oh, speaking of which, that new reel that was done with the flashback and that was hard.
Shout out Babiel.
Yeah, Babiel, you killed that shit.
But can
When
you tell
it did
what's
some
mine
fucking
and what's
That's
his?
So Raven shit, huh?
Can you tell what's mine and what's his?
I assumed that the That's So Raven flashed into his eyes was Babiel.
100%.
Yeah.
Sam would do that.
What happened? What's this?
You haven't seen it?
No.
Share
Oh,
it. Ren
Yeah,
shared it.
share it. So it was basically when they were doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you were like, "What's that?" And they told you it was the TikTok challenge, and
Okay,
you clocked it was Ren,
Yeah.
and it zoomed into your eye like That's So Raven, and Ren's performance came up, and then it came out your eye, pause, and you were like, "Oh!" It was actually done really fucking well, really well. It's actually quite funny.
Share it.
Yeah,
Share
shout out
everything that
Babiel.
I tag you in.
All right. I will.
Say it. It's true. You never do it.
You can't use words never if we always have this conversation and I always go on my phone and share it.
But
You
the
can't
thing
use
is-
No,
words
you
like
can't say
never.
shit because he's mad soft of you. Pause. If I done it, you'd be on my ass. I didn't hit you up once. You've been on my case this whole day. Marks doesn't share something that Babiel works very hard on, and you're just like, oh, it's Marks.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I get tired of saying the same thing over and over again to him.
Because
And
you get tired of lying.
He finds
But then
ways
roasting
to
me-
slip out of it.
You get tired of
Why should I
lying.
continue?
You
I
never
know
get
what's
tired of
coming.
roasting me,
I
though.
say something, he's like, all right, should I dodge left or should I dodge right? And it's now in increments, right? Left to varying degrees,
Whatever,
right to
man.
varying degrees.
Whatever, man.
You're not going to do that. You're going to look me straight in the eye and be, all right, cool, I'm sorry. That's a man over there.
But still doesn't stop you from chatting shit the whole fucking day. Though.
I have never said something to you that's unfair. I asked you if you want me to
Ramsey needs help.
participate in
Ramsey
the
needs all the
rotation.
help.
If you want me to participate in the rotation, you let me know when you're coming in, so I know.
I did, and I took.
I know that I need to put this up on Instagram.
I took accountability.
I know that I need to create this for the show, right? It's production value that's been
I
lost
get
there.
that. I get it. But I told you.
And your excuse is always, I told Emmanuel. And I keep telling you, stop listening to Emmanuel and don't tell Emmanuel things except thinking that he's going to tell me. He's not going to tell me.
Evidently.
But I've told you that more times than often, though.
Nah, this is the first time we did this.
That's not the first time
This
I've
is the
told you
first time
stop going
this
to
is the,
Emmanuel.
No, this is the first time we fucked up like this. This is the first time. This is the first time we both
Where's
fucked up.
we?
I don't know. I feel like involved with you. This is the first time we fucked up.
Mad.
No, but I told you I had some shit, and I said, cool. I took accountability. I said, my bad.
What did
It
he
won't
tell
happen
you
again.
that he was going to be... Did he tell you he's going to be coming in today?
Yeah, he said he was running
Where is
late.
he?
Not here.
And what did I tell you?
You said he's not coming in.
There we go. At what point in time are you going to start listening to me? At what point in time? Anywho. It's been a great episode.
Yes.
Yeah, guys. So thanks for joining us, man. You know what it is. We're gonna be here same time, same place tomorrow, man.
Mel, again, thank you for the cupcakes. Very
Thank
generous.
you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
Is
very
it?
generous. I'm looking forward to that pumpkin spice. She swore by it.
I'm gonna try it because
Of course you're going to try it. What do you know? What do you mean? I think you're going to enjoy it.
we'll see.
Yeah. She said it's wavy.
Here's hoping.
All right.
All right, man. Peace
See you
out, man.
tomorrow.
See you
Love,
tomorrow.
love.